Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be an exciting video because I'm doing another Shop My Stash 5 usage project plan. If you haven't seen the first one that I did, my intro, then you're in for a treat because I'm gonna show you and review the 10 products that I chose for my intro. I'm gonna do a quick review on them, tell you if I wanna declutter any of them, and then I'm gonna show you the products that I'm gonna be rolling into this project. The reason why I decided to do this project is because I've been doing a lot of project plans since 2017 and I was feeling burnt out by project planning, not because I don't love it, but because I tend to neglect my collection while I'm doing them. So I wanted to create a usage project that had a reasonable amount of usage for the month or for however long it takes me, but I can rotate the products and then I can get to know them better. I can see if I want to declutter them or keep them in my collection, show them some love, and then keep working on other products for panning them or to finish them or just enjoy my collection overall. That's the reason why I did this project. This is gonna be a long one, maybe, I don't know. So if you wanna see my quick reviews, my update, and then the new products that I chose to go into this project, then just keep on watching. Okay, so on this update, I'm not gonna declutter anything, but I have 2 products that I haven't reached my 5 usage goal, but I'm ready to just roll the rest of them. That's why I decided to do this update a little bit early or to film it a little bit early. So the first one is the Color Me Beautiful lip liner in the shade Spice. I'm wearing it today. I have about one more time to go before I hit my goal of using it 5 times, but I'm actually gonna leave these on my everyday makeup bag because I want to finish it. You can see that it's just a little knob. Even when I'm doing projects, I don't waste my products. If I have to sharpen it, it's because I have to, not because I want to finish it quicker. So yeah, this one, it's gonna stay here for a while because I don't wear lip liner every day or lipstick every day. I enjoy it. I'm not gonna repurchase it. I just wanted to let you know that I didn't reach my goal on this one yet, but I'm not gonna declutter it. I'm gonna use it until I finish it. And the second one is the What's Up highlighter. This one I've reached for it 3 times and I love this product, but I've been just rotating my collection a ton and I've been using my Becca highlighters every single day that I forget to use this one as a cream highlighter underneath. I've been so good using bronzer and blush, cream bronzer and cream blushes underneath my powder products or just by themselves, but I don't know what's wrong with me and a cream highlighter. I guess it's because I'm not wearing highlighter that often. I haven't worn highlighter that often within the past month, except for my Becca highlighters that I've been reaching for them for the past 2 weeks. So this is gonna stay in my makeup bag until I hit my goal of using it 2 more times, and then it's gonna go back to the drawer and I'm gonna rotate it for something else. The rest of the products I got to know a lot better. The first one is the Herborian CC Cream, and this one I was using it for the gym every single morning, rotating it with another product that you'll see on my empties. It was part of my Partners in Cream project plan, and this one is really nice. It has a little more pink than I would like for it to have, but it works. It works because I only wear the tiniest amount just to get like a I'm awake type of look for the gym. So I will keep this in my collection and I will be happy to pan it someday. This is really hydrating. It looks like skin. It meshes with your skin and it has this beautiful formula in which it's white, but then when you start rubbing it on your face, I apply with my fingers, it becomes one with your skin and it would truly work amazingly as a primer as well. Then for the Rare Beauty Happy Blush, this is the dewy one. I love these. I wore these to the gym a ton. I wore these over 5 times. Same with the Herborian CC Cream. I'm obsessed with this product. I would love to have more shades. Let me know your favorites below if you have tried these Rare Beauty blushes. I find that I don't need a powder product to go on top. Powder blush. These work amazingly. They're super pigmented. I bet they work on an amazing skin tone range. I'm obsessed with them. I think you need the tiniest amount. If they would come up with a set with every single shade in minis, I would definitely purchase it. And even though that's a dewy blush, it's not the dewy type of finish that it's tacky and that it will go away. You guys know that I live in a humid weather, so that would be a no-go for me. The other blush that I have here is the Catrice Blush Box in the shade It's Wine O'Clock, and this is a mosaic blush. This was supposed to be a dupe for the Hourglass. I don't remember the name right now, but it's a super popular shade that's a neutral that I've always wanted to get. This is so beautiful. I wore this 5 times. and I really like it. I think the color it's perfect for this time of the year. It's a mauve tone. It's a nude with a hint of a rose on your cheeks. I really like this. It's not my favorite blush formula by all means. I still prefer my NARS, my Becca, my Heavenly Glow blushes. But I'm happy that I got to know it better because now I know I will reach for it because I know the formula more. It's not dewy. It says it's a glowing blush. It's not dewy. It's more of a matte to satin finish. It works really nice, and I know Catrice products are pretty affordable. And then for the last blush, this one was an amazing surprise for me because I purchased this, and this is a recent purchase of mine, and I wasn't loving it. This is the Double Take Creme and Powder Blush from Patrick Ta in the shade She's So LA. This one comes with a powder and a cream, and you will see that the cream looks worn out, and then the Patrick Ta logo, it's already worn out as well. I wore this blush more than any other product in my Shop My Stash. Became a go-to of mine. I love the formula now. I would love to have more shades of it. I'm not saying that I'm gonna purchase them right now, but I would love to have more shades of it. I would love if he would come up with neutral shades, nude neutral shades, not orangey, not pinky leaning, just more neutral, because that's my type of blush, my go-to blush. But these I enjoyed so much, and I found out that these is a dupe for the Terracotta Mary blush, not in formula but in color. So if you like the color but you prefer something that's more clean beauty, that doesn't have to be as long lasting, and you only want a cream and not a powder, the Merit one would be a good alternative for this one. That being said, I prefer this one because it lasts longer on my cheeks. And the way I use it is I put the cream first. I never put the cream on top because the humidity here, it's crazy. I know that's the way he does it, and I appreciate getting to know the way the artist uses the products that he created. But I prefer to use the cream underneath, or only the cream, or only the powder. So yeah, these was used and abused, and I know I will remove this from the rotation. I will keep reaching for this formula. I actually fell in love with it. The Laura Mercier Petal Soft Lipstick Crayons, I used way more than 5 times combined because I actually was using about 4 more shades on a daily basis. The shades that I put on this project were the shades Louise and Laura. I used Laura more than Louise, and what I love about this type of product is that these are my go-to lip products. This is what I use instead of a lipstick because they're soft on the lips, you get a hint of color, and then you can just blot them and use them and reapply them without thinking about it too much, without having it to be a perfect application of lipstick. And I will keep loving them. I will try to rotate them a ton on this project because that way you can see the colors. But I'm thinking about doing lip swatching short video using all of the soft lip crayons by Laura Mercier because I find the formula to be really nice for people that do not wear lipstick on an everyday basis, that want a hint of color and want to look alive but do not like a vibrant lipstick or a super opaque nude lipstick. This is one that I'm gonna leave on my everyday makeup bag because I intend to finish this. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Athens. This is amazing. I really like the formula of these products. It's just that mine are super old. I'm gonna swatch it right here. It doesn't look that sheer on the lips, but I've been scraping the sides of it, and it's just beautiful. It's super comfortable. This is like the OG liquid lipstick. When liquid lipstick wasn't a thing, these came up and they were viral, and when viral wasn't a thing. So these are really nice. I have another shade, or I think I have 2 more shades, and I intend to finish this before the year is over as a private project pan. So I'm gonna leave it on my everyday makeup bag, and I'm gonna keep reaching for it organically. But I fell in love with it because these used to be favorites. I'm so obsessed with them now that I actually have on my everyday makeup bag the other shade as well so that I can use them both. These and the Patrick Ta blush. This was my second most used product. This is the Face Palette Limited Edition by Wet n Wild in the shade In Love with Cocoa. And this has a bronzer and a highlighter. And you can see that, I don't know if you can actually see that, but this looks used and abused. I would use these even when I was using a darker foundation to bronze my neck, to bronze my face. I would use the highlighter and the bronzer mixed together to give a warmth to the face. I really like this, and the scent I think was the thing that was making me reach for it more. It's a super powdery formula and it's really pigmented, but it's easy to blend, easy to work with, and I bet this is super affordable. So I know that Wet n Wild doesn't have this anymore on their website. It was actually, I think, on a favorites video that I did, but I know they come up with this type of products often. So the formula is nice if you want to try it out, and I know I will finish this eventually. And then last but not least for this project, the Essence Nothing Compares to Nude eyeshadow palette. This was gonna be like a go-to palette if I didn't have time to grab for anything else. On this update, I actually chose another small little palette to try on. These I liked. I'm wearing this shade as an inner corner today, and I use this, I don't know how many times, but way more than 5 times. I'm not obsessed with it because in my opinion, or for my makeup style, I need a darker color to go in a palette just to give more depth. And the darkest one that they have here, for me, it's not as dark as I would like it to be to use as a liner. You can see that it's a nude, medium tone nude. It's not that dark. So I would love this even more if it had a dark brown or something like that. But yes, this is a nice palette. I bet they're like $3.99 or $4.50 or something crazy like that. They have different colors for them, so if you like any of them, I think they're worth the try for sure, because the quality is there. You need to build some shades and wet some, but you have to do that also with a lot of high-end makeup and more expensive makeup. So I would highly recommend that if you're looking for a easy palette and a go-to palette that has a mirror to be on the go and that has colors that you like, and you find one that has colors that you like, to pick it up, because it's gonna be a good go-to everyday palette. Okay, you guys, so I chose 9 new products to go into this project, and I have a few that I want to finish, not necessarily during this project, but that I want to keep in my rotation a ton to use up on my everyday makeup bag. And I have ones that I want to get to know better, and I have a few that are neglected in my collection, basically collecting cobwebs. So let's just get into it. The first one is going to be the Bare Minerals Original. This is the foundation in the shade Light W15. This one, you guys, I put it in a favorites video, and then since I tend to rotate my collection, I've been neglecting it. And I really like this powder foundation. It's the first powder foundation that I'm actually into. So I want to reach for it this month a ton. And that's why I put it here, because it's super long lasting on me. I find it to be easy to apply, so I'm going to be using this 5 times. I have a lot of new bronzers in my collection, but a few of them I haven't even touched. So I decided to put this one in. This is the L'Oreal Bronze Please La Terra Sun Powder Face and Body. This is in the shade Portofino. This is the bronzer. I haven't worn it. I think I wore it once. I don't even remember what it looked like. And it's pretty, it's warm, it will work. It has not the cutest scent or not the most beautiful scent, but it has a scent. And I tend to like L'Oreal products, so why not give this a chance and get to know it better to review it for you guys. This is a huge, huge top of bronzer as well. One that I want to keep until I finish is the Buxom Dolly Lip Gloss, and it's the lip gloss that I'm wearing today. I'm going to reapply because I think it's worn off. These used to be my favorite formula before Fenty, and it's still one of my favorite formulas. It's basically top 2. So I want to reach for this one until I finish it, and I want to finish a lot of my lip products next year. And I want to finish a few this year as well. So yeah, this one, I think I can finish it. It only has this amount left. I don't wear that much lip products, but I love this. I love the minty feel of it, and I love the shade of it as well. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and this is the Merit Bronze Balm in the shade Clay. I picked the lighter shade because I have 2 shades that were sent to me by Merit. I actually wanted to review them so bad, so I think this is gonna go my bronzer week that I've been filming since forever. This is the shade right here. These are super easy to blend. You can blend them basically with your finger, with a brush. They're so amazing to blend. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing Clay right here, and then another color on this side, but then I did something to make them even. But this is a wonderful product. I just don't know it that much. I've used it about 5 times already. So using it 5 more times, it's gonna give me the chance to get to know the product better, and that's what I wanna do before reviewing this bronzer on my channel. So you will see a quick review when I do the update, but hopefully I can use it 5 times in the next couple days, and then I can film a thorough review of it. For the longest time, I've been wanting to finish all of my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye pencils, but they take forever to finish. Since I have a palette, you already saw my project level up on this channel, since I have the Caliente by Artist Couture palette, and it's this super colorful palette that I'm trying to heat pan in one shade and use every other shade once. Every time I use it, and I'm wearing it today, I've been using the Urban Decay in Woodstock, and you can see it's this pop of fuchsia right here. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys, and this can be actually a good way to use this a ton, because every time I use it, I have to sharpen it to create a sharp line, and this has been neglected in my collection. I know it looks used, but I basically used it and hated the way it looked until today. I also use it underneath the black liner to have a hint of fuchsia, and I think it's a good way to use it up. I've used it about 4 times already because I use it every time I use that palette, but I want to use it the same amount of times until I heat pan on that palette for sure, or just as a pop of color when I do a neutral look or just a wing liner. Maybe this will be a product that I get to pan this year, or that I make super small and that I get to pan next year. For the eyeshadow palette that I chose, this was a gift by my friend Janet. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. They do not have names. This is a 5-pan palette, and I think that this is gonna be great for the full vibes, and then it can help me use the shades in the Project Level Up and the project that I'm doing with my Franken palette with my Natasha Denona shadows, and that way I can get to know this eyeshadow formula better. I can tell you guys right now that the mattes swatch better than the shimmers, but I don't care. This is a good everyday palette, and I just want to get to know it better. Whatever I don't like when I'm doing this project, I will pass on unless I'm super close to finishing it up. And then for blushes, I wanted to rotate these two in. These are both from NARS, and this is the NARS Coeur Battant. I think they still have it in their collection. Mine is broken, but this is the shade, and it's super vibrant, but I'm wearing it on the apples of my cheeks today with a lighter hand, and I've used it. This is the 3rd time that I've used it, so if I reach for it 5 more times, that will be amazing. And I love to pair it with the Caliente eyeshadow palette that I'm using on my Level Up project. And I was thinking today that I should do a project, since I was doing my blush project and then I stopped. I want to do a monthly blushes I use this month instead of eyeshadow palettes that I use this month, since I love blush so much. And that will give you guys an introduction or just like a glance into my blush collection. So if you guys like that idea, let me know, because I would be super into it. So this one I want to reach for it 5 times because I want to keep using it with Caliente, and I tend to want to reach for it when I'm using the Caliente palette. And then this is one of my newest NARS blushes. I bought it about 1 or 2 years ago. This one, I don't reach for it. This is in the shade Savage, and this is the perfect fall blush. This is a shimmering formula. It's highly pigmented, and it's basically ochre brown. And oh my goodness, when I'm gonna wear this, I don't know why I don't like the way it looks. So I don't know if it's the blush, if it's the brush that I'm using, or if I'm using a heavy hand, but it doesn't tend to look nice on my cheeks, and I wanna reach for it more because every time I see it, I think it's so beautiful, it's so me, but then I never reach for it. So 5 times will be enough. So that's it for the update, you guys. I hope you enjoy this. I will see you as soon as I hit the goals on every single product, or like I did this time, I have only 1 or 2 products left with a few usage goals that I haven't met. So that's it, you guys. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, leave an emoji below with something related to In Love with Coco, since I love this face palette so much. That's it. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.